New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. The Mets are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Joe Gunn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready now, Jeff McNeil, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they...
Oh, look at the diving stop. Save. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, good effort all around, offense and defense. Nice approach on the offensive side, and on defensive side, what more can you ask of him? Wasn't able to get to his feet, understandably so. Tough play. Would have taken just an absolute cannon from his knees to get the guy out.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right there.
Settling in now, Robinson Cano. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Grounded to the right. There's one. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, B-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. McNeil at third with 2 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cordero is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets 0. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Digging in now, Victor Mesa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Victor Mesa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Frankie Cordero, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it, and there's one away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Into the box now. Garrett Cooper hit in the air down the right field line. Nimmo is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, how about Cano? Got him.
Great play that was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Into the box, Angel Vilma. And right away he chases fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Here's Jay Bruce now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Jay Bruce
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And the changeup is way low that time. big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Bruce on at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Diaz is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners on first with one down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run homer that time for Todd, front for him on the year, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Fastball in there for a called strike. Still only one out in the inning. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 New York. Set to get his day started, Randy Cesar, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Randy Cesar.
First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Hit down the third base line.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Striding into the box, Magneuris Sierra. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Striding in, Christian Diaz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High in the air out to center field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. Our score remains 2-1. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on the show. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Cordero makes the play. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. To his left, Cesar. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Line drive to center field. Sierra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Joe Gunn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joe Gunn.
Now here it comes. Towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Up next from Miami, Victor Mesa. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground but foul. The 1-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Frankie Cordero.
Into the box now, Frankie Cordero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheeler's ready. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-1. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The left fielder, number 52.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it 2-1. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Garrett Cooper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at bat there. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit on the ground toward the left. Frazier's up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 12.
Standing in, Angel Vielma flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to take his hacks again, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now to the plate, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Diaz is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Diaz is there, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. In now, Randy Cesar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Randy Cesar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Line toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Magneuris Sierra. Popped him up. McNeil will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s. 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. Ready now for the Marlins, Christian Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 37, Joe Gunn.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Gunn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in once again, Jeff McNeil. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. He's running. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. McNeil, the runner at second with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Cordero has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, Victor Mesa. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Frankie Cordero. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
First baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Cooper. First offering on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Wheeler into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And the inning is over. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to South Florida. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mesa is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Diaz has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Digging in, and he'll be 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak roller right side. Smith loves it, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Randy Cesar. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Cespedes is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Stepping in, Magneuris Sierra. No hits to this point. Wheeler into his motion. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Bottom of the 7th inning. Will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Christian Diaz. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes going back, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 1 left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Dominic Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and two to Dominic Smith.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Captain.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Luis Guillorme will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15.
In there at the knees, strike 1. On the season, Guillorme has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Flipped out the other way towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Number 22 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Anthony Swarzak.
Now at the plate, number 22, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Number 22.
Christopher Torres is up off the bench, as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Mesa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. 2 down. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. So striding in, Frankie Cordero.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Miguel Delgaizo will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Giving chase is Sierra. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In his career, Bruce has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nimmo over at second. Cespedes at first, one gone. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. The Marlins with a chance to walk it off as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Captain, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. First pitch on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 12.
Now at the plate, Angel Vielma. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Cano will put this one away, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. David Wright will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Right.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman number 23, Dominic Smith.
Stepping up to the plate, Dominic Smith. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Ahmed Rosario will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. No balls and 1 strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Mets strand 1. Score remains 2-2. David Wright is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 5.
Seth Lugo comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Into the box now, Randy Cesar.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Randy Cesar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, and 2, here it is. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A winning run is at first base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Cano for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Diaz. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Now a look and a throw back to second. don't want to forget about him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to right at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, Hector Miguel Delgado.
Christian Optimus will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Christian Optimus.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Jose Quezada takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 35, Jose Quezada.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cordero is there, and they'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Digging in, Victor Mesa. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Victor Mesa.
First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
33, Frankie Cordero.
Now in the box, Frankie Cordero. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot down the line in right, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Jose Quezada claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the Mets, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.